How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to High Now Daily. It is the last week of 2023, and we're wrapping it up with some of our favorite local businesses here in Hawaii. We're kicking off today's show with one of Hawaii's very best. We got Chef Jason Pio here from Nami Kaze. So happy to have you here.
Brother,
come in.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right, so Chef, let's talk a little bit about your year in review, 2023. Let's talk about the James Beard Award nomination,
cool.
Best New Restaurant, as well as being recently inducted to the Hawaii Restaurant Hall of Fame. How's the year been for you?
It's been amazing. You know, we're super appreciative of everything, and you know, I can't do anything but thank the team and all the people around me, and you know, we're just keep trying to grow and create more homes for good people. So we just keep trying.
Okay, so incredible. So let's talk a little bit about like the genesis for Nami Kaze and what the mission and the goal is with what you do with food and partnering with our local farmers.
So we really, you know, I've been in the industry for a while and really want to focus on the farmers in the community and then the people in it. So we want to create not only good homes for our team, but you know, for people to experience good food and have a nice time in our restaurant. You know, but be able to see what Hawaii has to offer in its produce and other products such as fish and meat. So.
Absolutely. All right, so Chef, we actually have some things over here on the table. This is all fresh, and this is found right over here, yeah?
Yeah,
right
so
on island.
These are all from some of our farmers. We have more, but there's too much stuff. so you know, we have Waikiki Acres, we have Whole Farms, we have Mari's Garden, we have Mountain View Dairy, small kind farm mushrooms. You know, it's just a pleasure to be able to, like, you know, take what they grow and then you know, let my chefs work with it, myself work with it, and showcase what they have. They spend so much time and passion on it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's an honor to be able to have stuff that we can use ourselves. So.
Yeah, and I think what's so incredibly great is with these great ingredients is all these great chefs. Obviously, you have Kauai roots, so you're very familiar with some of the ingredients that you use. But we were just talking with a chef who just recently came here from the mainland, and he was basically telling us about how incredible the ingredients are and how good the farmers are at, you know, really curating the produce for what you guys are cooking.
Yeah, they work so hard. I really do my best to take my team. We visit the farms, see what they do.
You close a day, right? You actually close operation and go
2
out there
days, but it's been hard to get out into the field as much. But we try to get back into the field in the high schools and with the farmers, and just to, you know, it's easier to cook with passion when you know what the other person does. So then you're creating from what they created, and it's, you know, it makes a stronger bond and a bigger connection to the food. So.
All right, Chef, so let's talk a little bit as we move into 2024. Over at Nami Kaze, you guys are going to do a prefix dinner to celebrate the end of this year. What's going to be on the menu?
So we're going to cook one today. So today we're going to do local beef cheeks and oxtail, braised with congee and local vegetables. We're going to start off with some Japan fish as our first course. Our second course is going to be some shellfish, lobster, and clams with some gnocchi. And then we have 5 choices for entrees and dessert the wife makes. Wonderful pastry chef. And she's gonna start her cafe soon, hopefully. But with that, and then we'll have some supplements too. We'll have some royal cetra caviar. We'll have some, so much, I can't remember.
So there's gonna be a lot happening at Nami Kaze. Make sure you folks go ahead and check it out. Can we get a shot of what's happening over here?
So, I sorry, turned it off.
Okay.
But so this is the beef cheeks and the oxtail. That's braising with red wine, some Chinese black vinegar, some soy with some congee in here.
So congee what is it? That's the
rice porridge. So
rice
some
porridge.
ginger in there, a little bit of mushroom stock. Really simple. Kept that simple so that we can put our vegetables tossed with some ginger scallion on top.
Can I ask you something too, Chef? What is that difference between like the consistency that you're looking for there, or like something like a juk?
Same.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same. It just depends on how thick you like it. The wife likes it really thin. I kind of like mine thick because I'm a big boy. I like my rice.
Myself included. Yeah.
So we gotta stock up for the holidays, right? For the winter season.
Okay, so how are you guys doing the prefix menus with Nami Kaze? Can people do it by reservation? And how do people call in and make sure they get a spot?
So this one is online. So you can visit namikaze.com or you can go onto Open Table, look at experiences, and you can book it there. So we kind of did it like a event style dinner. And yeah, you prepay and you come in, and well, you can buy more drinks and stuff. and then the supplement. So
Yeah, and Nami Kaze is a really incredible culinary experience for anyone who hasn't been there just yet. Highly recommend that you go. But I gotta ask you, Chef, did you ever imagine that Nami Kaze would evolve to what it is now? I mean, still somewhat of a relatively new restaurant, but already a James Beard Award nomination, all the experience and knowledge you have in the industry. Did you ever imagine what it would become?
I think we're just trying to do our best and do what's right. I think, and whatever happens from there is whatever happens from there. But we're just trying to be sustainable as a restaurant in this beautiful state. So, and hoping for the best.
All right, that's what it's all about. Now stay with us on High Now Daily. Coming up after the break, we're gonna get a chance to sample the oxtail, the porridge, everything that's happening at Nami Kaze. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're back here in the kitchen with Chef Jason Peel of Nami Kaze. Right now we're going to get a chance to sample what's taking place for the New Year's Eve prefix dinner. This is going to be one of, you said 5 options?
One of 5 options for the entree pie side, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the oxtail. So this is our braised beef cheek and oxtail. So local beef cheek. This one was going for, I don't know, what time did I come in today? 6 o'clock?
Right on time. You're always on time, Chef.
It's braising all morning.
Yeah.
So
let me ask you this, Chef. So this is one of 5 options. What are the other options if you don't get this? Although by looking at this is totally what I would go with. So, I totally order this one.
We have a sweet potato for a vegetarian. So we did a sweet potato ravioli. We did roasted kampachi with a border lace.
Oh man,
Look at we did.
This looks incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts right now.
Okay, so the oxtail and what is the?
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what's the sauce happening here? Is that mushrooms in there too?
So yeah, small kind farm mushrooms, beef cheeks, and then the oxtail, and then we braise that down for about 4 hours.
Oh my goodness.
And they got some black vinegar in there.
This is great. I actually want to make sure you guys get a nice shot. Look at this thing. The steam coming off this thing is incredible.
And then we got the porridge.
Oh, it smells ono too. Wait, so Chef, and then what's happening
So
here?
this is our porridge. So this is our ginger scallion that we tossed with some of our local vegetables that we cooked in different ways. Braised with butter, braised with mushroom stock. It's hit rich, y'all.
It's delicious though. Juicy.
Trade it together.
Chef, what was the genesis in the prefix menu? What were you guys looking to accomplish with the offerings?
I mean, we're always just trying to showcase local stuff,
That is
but
good.
also bring in other things. So we also have a filet mignon. We did a smoked local tomato Diane sauce. So that's some of my old roots at Michelle's, the colony surf. Variations of that, and then we did scallops.
Scallops.
I'm getting too old.
There we go.
Dable scallops. We're doing kind of a local style, like a panzanella, but not quite, with a bunch of local produce. So definitely trying to get as much to the farmers back so they can start their new year happily.
Chef, I just gotta say, so Chef Jason has been on High Now multiple times throughout the year. We have yet to have a dish that not every single person on this team has come in and devoured, and this oxtail is no different. This is super ono. What are you guys looking forward to in 2024 as Nami Kaze kind of looks to turn the corner on this chapter and head into the next?
So we're so lucky to have such a good team that's getting there.
Yeah, sorry.
that is dedicated to what we're trying to do, and we're looking at. We just got our commercial kitchen. We got our green card for that, so we're looking into catering. We're also looking to finally get an omakase going separately, and then of course the wife's bakery. So yeah.
So more things coming up here in the new year for 2024. Now, again, one more time, in addition to the New Year's Eve prefix dinner that's taking place, there's also lunch, dinner, other ways that people can find out more on Nami Kaze. What's the best way to do it?
NamiKaze.com or Instagram. Yeah, so.
What's our Instagram, Nami Kaze?
Nami Kaze.
Okay.
Yeah, so NamiKazeHawaii.com.
Okay. Last question for you, Chef.
I'm terrible.
We're moving into the new year. We're
Where's my
moving into the
social
new
media
year.
team?
Nami Kaze on Instagram, okay? But I gotta ask, last thing for you, Chef. What's
Yeah.
your goal? What's the goals for Nami Kaze for 2024? What are you guys gonna do?
Just try to keep what we're doing, keep up with what we're doing, and keep positive, stay happy, and keep working with the community.
Absolutely. Yeah. Chef, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for all the support, the cocoa for High Now. I'm telling you, gang, this dinner is so ono, from the oxtail to this the porridge.
Porridge,
everything is ono. Make sure you head to the website, Nami Kaze, get more info and check them out on New Year's Eve. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back. Right on, Chef.
Aye.
Oh.
The National Park Service, our mission as an agency is to preserve and protect natural and cultural resources unimpaired for this and future generations. As we're caretaking this site that we've been entrusted with, we make sure to honor the stories, the lessons learned here, as well as the physical artifacts and the natural landscapes that are here in the acres that form this site. And we do that in collaboration with the community as well. We're standing just above Honouliuli Gulch behind me. So there's 123 acres that are set aside back here as Honouliuli National Historic Site. Today we'll be doing a dedication and blessing ceremony that is in part honoring this plaque and memorial that have been set up by Bayer here just on the border between the two properties.
The Japanese Cultural Center of Hawaii has been involved in the search of the historic site, the Honouliuli internment camp site, from back in 2002. It has been a long journey to find the site, to preserve the site, and find the stories related to the site. Once the Japanese Cultural Center of Hawaii rediscovered the site of the Honouliuli internment camp, we began a campaign, an effort to preserve the site so it would never be lost again. And the Japanese Cultural Center of Hawaii began its campaign to preserve the site by having the nation recognize the site as a national historic site and now as a national monument. So forever it will be preserved. During our 20 years of trying to preserve the site, Bayer has been an important partner with the Japanese Cultural Center and with the community. It was because of Bayer's generous donation of the land, of 120 acres of land to the federal government that ensured the preservation of the Honouliuli internment camp for future generations.
We've been part of this community for more than 50 years, and we're committed to doing our part in preserving the rich history here in Hawaii. The Honouliuli site is a very important undertaking. We donated 116 acres of land. We worked with the government, we worked with the JCCH and many others to preserve this as a site that brings memories to life. And that's what this and today's blessing event is all about.
I'm so happy to see the eagerness in the community to visit the site, to understand its story, and we're really eager to bring visitors in as well. I have to say, with the rock wall project that's currently going, it's not safe to bring the public in just yet, but we're looking forward to doing that in the very near future. To learn more about what we're doing, it'd be great if you can visit our website, which is www.nps, as in National Park Service.gov/Hono.
'Twas just days before Christmas when all through Queenstown not a patient was worried, not even a frown. The hallways were full with nurses and care in hopes that sweet Olukais soon would be there.
Oh my god, what? Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so men's are on this side, women on this side, and you can start to find your sizes. I can help you too. What size are you? 10. That's easy, that one's easy. What size are you? 8. Yes. Everybody got their size? Yes. Awesome. Christmas came a few days early here at Queens Medical Center Punch Bowl, and after unboxing their Olukais, we got to know them a little bit better. How long does your shift actually feel?
It actually goes by really quickly.
It feels about as long as it is, which is 12 and a half hours, a whole day.
It feels actually like 15.
It feels like 24.
What's your average steps per day?
I would say about 6 miles.
10 miles a day.
I have no idea. Thousands, and I have no idea.
How much sleep do you get?
6 to 7 hours a night.
It's like on a good night, 5 hours.
I have 2 little ones, so probably 4 to 6 hours a day.
Usually like 5 hours.
Best nap room in the hospital?
Not allowed to nap in the hospital.
It's probably in the break room.
We don't have any.
That's like a doctor thing, or like people think we have one from Grey's Anatomy.
Best way to decompress?
Surf.
I love venting to my husband, who's probably like over it.
Exercise is the best way, but the most common way is probably happy hour.
What's your spirit animal?
A lioness.
A goat.
A golden doodle.
Favorite footwear company?
Olukais.
Olukais.
Oh, Olukai.
Olukai, yeah, for sure. I have a couple pairs.
Olukai, of course. Number 1.
what can I say?
The nurses were giddy, all snug in their shoes, while feelings of gratitude filled all the news. And Kevin, head nurse, could barely hold back on thanking and sharing of how they'd give back.
We keep our doors open 24/7, 365, and the team shows up every single day tackling new challenges with a smile, regardless of what the challenge is. So Queens is the only level 1 trauma center for the state of Hawaii. We see an average of 170 patients. We need to be prepared for every patient that comes through the door. Definitely appreciate Olokai for this donation and this gift really to all staff. We can't thank you enough for this very, very generous donation. So thank you. Having the team walk in and see all the shoes laid out on the table was super cool. Everybody super stoked. Walking away with their shoes, so thank you very much.
He sprang to his team to test out his kicks. Away they all flew with more patients to fix. The nurses exclaimed, "My heart is a flight. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Ono food, good music, and good people. Family owned and operated Moani's Waikiki Island Bistro and Bar is located in the heart of Waikiki at the International Marketplace, serving the Hawaii lifestyle all in one experience. Our McKenna Maduli gives us a preview.
Aloha everyone, McKenna Maduli here at Moani's Waikiki Island Bistro and Bar with owners and brothers Micah Honouliuli and AJ Honouliuli. How's it, brothers?
How are you doing? We're good, we're good.
So good. Moani's, an island favorite. Tell everybody what you guys are about.
We are a locally owned family business. Me, my brother Micah, and Caleb are all musicians, so we have a big focus on local island food and local island music, really, yeah.
It's so great, and you guys built the family business around what your family really celebrates, music, ohana, and good food. Yes. I've been to a few parties. Tell us about the parties that you guys have come together to really, I feel like you emanate that in Moani's.
Yeah, for sure. What we based the idea off of was these garage parties at Tutu's house. A bunch of people would come and, we'd potluck or barbecue, bring some food, bring some fish, and then me and my brothers and my uncle Danny, we would all start jam sessions. We would have a few musicians come over, and a lot of people would always ask us, hey, can we get invited to the next paina? Can we get invited to the next jam session? We know good food, we know good music. Let's just put it together, and out came Moani.
I know Mike is a good cook. Michael, when you guys came to picking this venue, what was important to get this menu together?
Well, we wanted to really feature local favorites. You live in Hawaii, you're familiar with the hamburger steak, pork chops, poke, of course, kalbi. Taking all the local favorites that, island people love and, putting it on the menu.
Yeah, and it's really family style. So neat. So they have live music 7 nights a week here, all different kinds of artists where you really feature the best of the best.
Yes. We have Saturday Night Live, which is a full band event. We have some big time artists, BT, Johnny Sweet, Fia, to name a few. And then we have our midweek melee, which is more like focused on island Hawaiian music, Honouliuli, Robi Kakalao. So we do bring some quality music here, and we definitely pride ourselves in that.
Music is a huge driving force in what we do, so we call up all the friends and try and feature the best music we can.
You're setting up the vibe, and you're open 7 nights a week for this wonderful family-style meals. So everybody, if you guys don't know this, you guys can come down and you guys can listen to this Ono Hawaiian music and have Ono Hawaiian food. Let's talk about what's in front of us right now.
Everybody's favorite. If you lived in Hawaii, you know kalbi, kanaka kalbi. It's one of my favorites. Here is our spicy ahi nachos and our world famous pele prawns.
World famous. Tell me what makes this world famous.
Everybody loves it, pretty much. It's kind of like on like a twist between honey walnut shrimp, our chef's own little style. It's to die for.
To die for. I can't wait to try some. And then of course with the Ono music, the Ono food comes the Ono cocktails. And there's some pretty special ones right in front of us. What's this one?
So this is our pickle mango margarita. It's gonna have Don Julio Blanco as well as our house-made pickle mango margarita mix. This right here is shave ice.
Yes, it does look like shave ice. That's
a little bit
beautiful.
layers. We have grenadine on the bottom, pineapple Malibu. It also has a little bit of sweet and sour, a little bit of blue carousel. For all my sweet drinks lovers, this is definitely the one to go.
Sounds delicious.
And then this is our gin martini called the Empress Love. Empress gin, a little bit of yuzu liqueur, and some lemon juice. Yeah, it's delicious.
Well, you had me at pickled mango margarita, so I'm gonna try this one.
You get a little bit of that lihimui on there too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is very, very good. Okay, also you guys do something really cool for industry peeps on Wednesday night.
Yes, she can take that.
Yeah, so Wednesday night, where you at Wednesday, it's for all you industry people out there. If you work in the restaurant service industry, hotel industry, we do half off drinks after 10 p.m. and we run a late night food menu. So if you're getting off of work, you're hungry, we're serving food till midnight. Half off drinks till close.
All right.
Food and cheap drinks.
Oh my gosh, winning. What I love about Moani's is that you really have taken that family style and brought it into the heart of Waikiki. We're here at the International Marketplace, and you guys have really brought like the garage vibes right here at the International Marketplace. How important is that to you guys?
Very special to us. Family is a huge foundation. Music's a huge foundation, so putting it all together, man.
And I think it was a very big part of why we wanted to come to Waikiki. Back in the day, a lot of locals would come to Waikiki to see the music, to be in the scene, One of our biggest goals was to bring that Hawaiian culture back to Waikiki. We're surrounded by the giants out here, and it's nice to see a local family kind of try and make it.
You've been to Moani's out in Kapolei, that's a great, beautiful, big restaurant, but here in Waikiki, you guys can accommodate big families and parties as well.
We accommodate everybody. Small kids, the families, the aunties, the uncles. Looking for a place to have a dinner, celebrate something, Moani Waikiki is your spot.
So bring your families down to Moani's Waikiki Island Bistro and Bar. For more information, go to moaniswaikiki.com and we'll have it all up on HiNowDaily.com. Can we dig in? Cheese.
All right, it's that time. Now, for those looking to take the office or the home space to the next level, get some inspiration from Inspiration. They've got everything you need to transform. Take a look.
So here at Inspiration Interiors, we sell modern contemporary furniture. We like to be one-stop shop for all of your interior needs. We have everything from dining room, bedroom, outdoor, all the way to all your artwork and all of your chandeliers. Everything you could possibly need, you have it here. Here at Inspiration, we just brought in Encanto, which is an Italian manufacturing and production company. We've had them for about a year now, but they've been around for a very, very long time. It's a very reputable company in Italy. And the beautiful thing about this company is that they have everything from entry-level prices all the way up to your penthouse status. And what's really cool also is their special order program. We can quote 4 to 6 months, which is very, very quickly for that to be done. Normally we quote 8 to 10 months for anything to be special ordered. So, you know, if you're in a hurry, your house is actually going to be built quicker, then, you know, just come to us and we'll find everything you need. Well, I'd recommend when you first start shopping that it's not your one-time come in, you find everything, you pay for everything. We recommend you come in a couple times and check it out. See, also you have to sit in it for a really long time. Come in, chill in it for like 15 minutes, you know, then find a salesperson, walk around with them. We'll walk you through everything step by step on how to purchase it. We'll definitely have something for you. And if you do find a model you really like, but hey, you'd rather have it in fabric or you'd rather have it in leather, maybe just a different color, you'll sit down with us. We have hundreds of fabric samples and leather samples. We can pick one of those, and then once it's ordered and it's in, you'll get it within 4 to 6 months. Our new children's line is called Lifetime Kids Rooms. It's actually a fantastic company. It's out of Denmark. That's where it's all manufactured and produced. It is all solid pine that comes from the Nordic region. All of the materials that they use are non-toxic, everything. So, you know, if you have a kid who happens to be teething, if they happen to chew a little bit on some of the wood, it's okay. Everything's gonna be totally fine. It's all non-toxic. It's built for small people. So that's a fantastic thing about the brand. Also, they go into major detail with everything. So anything that has a screw or a bolt, it's all recessed, and then they have caps for everything. So everything just looks completely seamless, and you can't see really how anything is put together. Our warehouse people are trained professionals, so they know exactly how they put it together. You do have the option of buying it and assembling yourself, but with our delivery, flat delivery fee, you get assembly included, which I would highly take advantage of if I were you. So how we really want to make your space incredible is by giving you everything you need to make it your sanctuary. We want you to come home and feel at peace, feel safe, but also have your space give you energy, which is a fine line, but that's exactly what we love doing here. So after you've come in and you've chosen all of your pieces of furniture, your rugs, your lighting, in my opinion, the last beautiful thing that pulls it all together is the artwork. I'm actually the main painter here at Inspiration Interiors. My husband, Kimber Shaw, does all the photography, which is so much fun. And by the way, for you guys, that means you can special order anything. So say you and your partner have gotten engaged in a certain part of the island and you want it to be shot there. He can go out and shoot that area, and then that can tie your living room together with something so personal. And then when it comes to the paintings, if you come into the store, you see something you like, but it might not be too big, it might not be too small, or it's not quite the right color, I can customize that for you and give you exactly what you need. Keep in mind, we have our 120-day peace of mind guarantee, which means that if you purchase something here and you find it online or on island for cheaper, but you also have to include in shipping, if you find it on the mainland, we will refund you the difference. We want you to know that our prices are the fairest, best prices you will get. We have 2 different locations, one in the Honouliuli Design Center, and then we have one out on the west side at Kapolei Commons. You can call either store and set up an appointment if you would like to sit down with a specialist. You can also pre-shop on our website, inspirationinteriors.com.
All right, so once you've got the furniture in place, you're gonna need the perfect part of color to really make that room pop. And over at City Mill, they've got an incredible paint matching program. They've got every shade for every occasion, no matter what. Take a look. This is the one. I think I have got a winner. Hey, are you yourself working on a paint project, either at home or at the office or at the gym, and you're in search for the perfect color? Look no further than City Mill. Here they've got thousands of different colors to choose from when it comes to paint matching. Don't believe me? Keep watching. What's up, Brian?
Hey, how's it going, Honouliuli?
Okay, man, I am here to paint match. Where's a good place to start?
You got a paint for us to match? Anything like an apron or maybe a piece of sample?
So I'm told you guys can pretty much paint match anything?
Can do pretty much everything.
Even like, say, something like this? I love that City Mill red. Can we do this?
Oh yeah, we can definitely do that. We use a device called a spectrophotometer here to scan our samples.
How long does it take to paint match?
1 to 2 minutes. Benjamin Moore is a brand we offer here at City Mill. It's a leader in the top-of-the-line industry for top-quality paints. They can do over 3,500 different colors, or you can bring in a sample for us to match as well.
All right, Ryan, we've got the paint. Now we gotta add the color.
All right, so now we're gonna add the tint from the formula into the can.
So that is gonna turn into this?
Yes, it is. Take this can over here. We're gonna put it into our machine over here. Now, I'm gonna scan this can, and the machine is gonna do its thing. So all those different colors that you see in the can, that's all the different pigments that's gonna turn this into the color that we want. We're gonna put this label on here. We're gonna put it in our shaker, and then in a few minutes, this is gonna become bullseye red.
Let's see how we did. Ah, look at that. All right, we've got our paint. Now it's time to get to work.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
So right here we have a used piece of drywall board. Used to be green, just to have a nice white base to prep on and show the color difference.
What is the key to a smooth, quick, and easy paint job?
So we're gonna start off in the middle here with our roller, and then from there, we're gonna do what's called a wet edge. So we're actually gonna overlap up and down to make sure that the nap stays nice and wet. And then after a few passes, we're actually gonna go back into the tray, load it up with some more paint, and then make sure that the whole board gets covered.
On top of it being very easy, not a huge mess I'm making, which is very surprising.
Yeah, so with the Regal Select line of paint, you're not gonna get a whole lot of mess. That's the other spectacular thing about this paint. It's got a high volume of solids in it, so that means less mess, less splatter, more coverage, done faster. And paint matching is a service we offer at all 8 of our City Mill locations.
There you go, paint projects, big and small. City Mill, they can help with it all. We'll have all this up at HiNowDaily.com. Hello and welcome back to High Now Daily. Joining us here in the studio, we have Janet Covington. She is a clinic director at the Stephen A. Cohen Military Family Clinic at Child and Family Service. So, Janet, we're so happy to have you on the show. And today we're really going to put the emphasis on prioritizing mental health, wellness, especially during the holidays, which can be very stressful.
They can be very stressful. But we just finished our Christmas and now we're heading into the new year and people are still hustling and they're bustling. There's lots of things going on. And many people don't have loved ones here, and that's stressful too. Whether you're in the military or whether you're not, you may be at home and have the person that you love the most not here. And how do you then engage people? How do you have a family celebration when some of your loved ones aren't at the table with you?
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about coping strategies or what's available that people should know of, especially as we head into the new year.
I think one of the great things about the Cohen Veterans Network is they have a website, and on the website there are coping strategies for the holidays, stress and worry, videos that you can watch just to help you out. But we also have some things here that we think are really helpful for people. We really want to focus on positive coping strategies because many times, when the holidays come up, we tend to drink a lot of alcohol, and alcohol can be wonderful in moderation, but we just want to make sure that people are careful and safe, and that if they are stressed out, that they don't go to alcohol right away, that they try other things like, we have some grounding exercises and, the 5 things that you can see, feel, hear, smell, taste. That's a really good exercise to do.
I see that here. That's the grounding technique,
yes,
correct? Okay.
And that's a really good one to do. You can do it by yourself, so you don't need a lot of tools. You're just standing in your yard or in your home and you just start to concentrate, and it helps to ground you. The stress that you might be feeling kind of gets put on the back burner when you're focusing on things like this. We really encourage journaling, and this is a journal that people can write things in that are going on in their day, and it just kind of gets things out of your mind onto paper, and it just makes you feel a little bit better.
I have a personal experience with journaling, even long before I've been doing what I'm doing now. But, there's just a certain cognizant response that comes from just being able to write it down and see it and kind of manifest it.
And sometimes what happens is, you write it down and then you go back to it in a day or two and you just go, oh gosh, I was really upset, but I feel better now. And you really kind of understand that whatever's happening, it's temporary, that it will pass. You just have to give it the time to do that.
Okay, and Janet, we were talking a little bit before we got on air over here that even with the New Year's that's coming up, and obviously a lot of those celebrations involve fireworks, but oftentimes that can be triggering somewhat.
Very much so. And that's what we talk about communication. If you're a person and fireworks is frightening to you, or fireworks might be, threatening to you, it's important to talk to your loved ones about that. It's important to talk to your friends about that, because when you do that, then they can protect you and they can help you. And once you let that cat out of the bag, then people understand then, because if you don't say anything, they may not understand why you don't want to go out. They may not understand why you want to stay home. But once you are able to communicate with them, it can help a lot. But fireworks can be really scary for people that suffer from PTSD and other types of trauma.
Yeah, so it's absolutely important that you bring those whatever reaction or feelings that you have toward that, that you bring that to loved ones and that everyone is made aware. What is your message as we close this chapter for 2023? What is it important for people to know in regards to mental health awareness, especially during this holiday and as we look to move forward?
My message is that be brave. That all you have to do is say, I need help. You reach out, and there's people like us, at the Stephen A. Cohen Clinic, as well as many other places that are here to help you. What is happening today will pass. Give it some time to pass. And what I say to everyone is be kind. Be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Because when we do that, the world is a better place. And I think that right now, sometimes we hear all of these negative things going on, but there's so much good things going on in our community, in our world. We just have to be able to talk about it more.
Okay, thank you so much for the time, Jenna. And I want you to tell everyone out there, if people want to get more information or to utilize the resources that's in place with yourself or others, what is the best way to do that?
You can call us at the clinic. That we're a military clinic. We do serve veterans and their family members. But if you give us a call, and if you're not the right fit for some reason, we will find the right place for you. But reach out and make the call. You can call our clinic. We're on the web, cohenclinic.org. But just reach out. If it's not to us, reach out to your primary care manager, reach out to a family or a friend. But we want people to be safe. We don't want people to have so much hardship in their life that they think think maybe they don't want to be in this life. And that's what we're here for. We're here to save lives. We save futures. We save families. All you got to do is raise your hand and say, help me, and we're here for you.
Janet, thank you so much for coming and sharing this message today on High Now. Now, in addition to that, Hawaiian Telecom is celebrating 150 years of supporting our local community. And right now we had a chance to talk a little bit about the work they did on Lanai to really keep them united here statewide. Take a look. Thank you, Janet. Joining us here in the High Now studio today, we have Greg Sylvester, and we're going to be talking a little bit about Hawaiian Telecom as we celebrate 140 years of supporting our local community here in Hawaii. And you've really taken this innovative approach to fiber optics and what's taking place there. So tell us about what you and the gang were able to do in Lanai.
Yes, Lanai was the first island that Hawaiian Telecom was able to fully enable with our fiber infrastructure. And it's really a huge accomplishment for us because we're celebrating our 140th anniversary of serving the people of Hawaii. Over the past 10 plus years, Hawaiian Telecom has invested more than $1 billion in expanding and maintaining our communications network. Most recently, we've focused heavily on unserved and underserved communities throughout the state, which are primarily on the neighboring islands. Having a quality internet connection can be really life-changing, really improve your quality of life. And that's something that Hawaiian Telecom wants to see for all the residents and businesses throughout the state. Hawaiian Telecom's fiber optic service brings that fiber connection right into the home or the business, allowing them to experience the fastest and most reliable internet connection.
So Lanai Kino'ole is the only licensed home health agency on Lanai. We are a nonprofit. We provide home health services in the community as well as in individuals' homes, and that allows us to do skilled nursing services. Before we had the fiber optic services in our business and at home, I would be that person or that guy that would always drop off of calls. It's really not one issue since we've had it. So everything for us and putting the Hawaiian Tel services in place at the office was seamless. They were motivated to ensure that we got the services, everybody was friendly and easy to work with. Here on Lanai, it's so remote. It's very, very difficult to access services that maybe our clients need, healthcare providers can offer with the telehealth services, and we are able to do that much better with these fiber optic services. I just want to say thank you to everyone in the Hawaiian Tel team for allowing us to be a part of this and improving our services to our community and our connections to the world outside of our community of Lanai.
For some folks, it means that they can connect with their doctors via telehealth. They can connect with their family members. Some folks are now able to work remotely when they didn't have that opportunity. Lanai is really a special place. I mean, the folks there are so awesome. They were so warm and inviting. I was really happy that we were able to bring our services to their island. There's a lot of pride amongst the employees, knowing that we're able to carry on the vision that King Kalakaua had for our company. And it really means a lot to us to be able to continue that legacy for another 140 years.
taking our Kohana with Kohana to their distillery right here in Kunia.
Yes, Rachel, they offer tours and tastings, and you and I get to kick off our weekend in style because we're doing both.
That's right, bottoms up, let's go.
Hello and welcome to Kohana Distillers. Do you guys like to taste some sugarcane juice?
Oh yeah.
Right. Kohana Distillers is a combination of two Hawaiian words, where ko in Hawaiian is sugarcane and hana is to work. We are a Hawaiian agricole rum distillery using freshly pressed sugarcane juice instead of the byproducts of sugar or molasses. Kohana is a grass-to-glass distillery. We grow all of the canes, we crush it, we ferment it here, we distill it and bottle it on site as well. Just like every wine, different grapes make different kinds of wine. The smallest difference in variety will actually make a big difference in flavor. We actually rediscovered 34 different Hawaiian heirloom canes, and we're also doing a single bottle variety, and when we do that, that allows us to give honor and to celebrate all the Hawaiian history behind each cane variety. All our tours are every day from 11 to 4 on the hour every hour. We'll start off with some fresh sugarcane juice, and that way everyone gets the idea of where Kohana is coming from.
Let's do this.
Afterwards, we'll take a step into our cane garden.
What we have here is called kea.
The detail, it's amazing. We'll talk about the history of the sugarcane. We'll mention a Hana Aloha ceremony or a love magic ceremony.
Welcome to our barrel warehouse. This is
cool. This is super neat. Then we'll go into our barrel warehouse, talk about the different type of wood that we're using. You'll also get to see our beautiful coal wood barrels. As it gets hot and it gets cold, the barrels are also expanding and shrinking. We're pulling the color and flavor naturally from the wood of the barrels. We're not adding any sort of artificial coloring or additional flavor notes in any of our rums. After that, we'll head over to our distillery.
This is where all the magic happens.
Oh, so cool.
The vapors go into our column stills here.
Talk about how we make the rum and what makes us unique.
We're gonna be trying the PB Mar.
Okay. Afterwards, we'll jump into the fun part with the tasting at the end.
Wow, it's delicious.
We have a local smoked barbecue.
Wow, okay, that was incredible. And again, mahalo to Kohana for all of the great work this year. Mahalo so much for watching High Now Daily as well. Richard Picard will be back tomorrow. And as always, mahalo so much for the support throughout the year. We're ending the year again with some of Hawaii's very best. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to be catching up with Foodland, another great Foodland 5 recipe, as well as taking a look back at some of our favorite segments and good times that we celebrated during 2023. Mahalo for watching High Now Daily. We'll see you tomorrow.